Hey friends, Miss Yao here. Because this is the week of your IA, all of these problems are actually review. So I'm only going to go over a few of them. All right, let's take a look at number 2 for Tuesday. 52 students went on a field trip to the aquarium. Each car holds 5 people. How many cars will be needed to hold all of the students? All right. So remember that every single student gets to go to the field trip, and we can't leave any students behind. So let's draw one car that holds 5. If I have 2 cars, that also holds 5, so I have 10 possible people. 3, 15, 20, 25. I'm sure you see where I'm going with this. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars, I can take this whole bit is 50 students. However, how many students do I need to take with me? Well, 52. Now, those 2 students still deserve to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another car for them, and we're only going to put 2 students in there. So how many total cars were there? Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need 11 cars to hold all 52 students because we can't leave anyone behind. All right, for the next 2, I'm just going to comment on them. I'm not going to do them for you. Hopefully we figured it out. Amanda's building a fence around her yard. The garden is 115 feet wide and 209 feet long. How many feet of fencing will Amanda need? Well, there's a lot of keywords in here that tells us that we are solving, for perimeter. All right, so please understand that this is a perimeter problem, and we do perimeter by adding length plus width plus width. We just did it last week. And Miss Yao is going to throw in a bonus by even drawing a picture of this. Oh gosh, that was not right. 115 is not the longer side. 207, 115, 115. All right, so hopefully you're able to solve. This is not the answer, guys. This is not the answer. You need to actually solve it. Miss Yao is just giving you a hint. All right, number 4. A rectangular carpet is 312 feet long and 9 feet wide. What is the square footage of the carpet? Oh my gosh, square foot always means area. And area is length times width. Again, Miss Yao is not going to solve this for you. But if you look at her drawing, 3, 12, 9, remember that you're multiplying these. Again, this is not the answer. You have to solve it. Okay. All right, let's do number 6, actually, because I'm a little concerned about division, but I think we're going to be great. All right, we have 2,073 divided by 5. And if you're Miss Sutherland or Miss Johnson's class and you learned it a different way, do what they taught you. All right, let's see. All right, so they have 2,073, and we have my thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, and divided by 5. And that's ones. It doesn't look like ones. And I'm going to write my 5s on the side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and so on. All right, switching colors. I'll do purple. Okay, how many thousands are in 2,073? Well, there are 2. If I skip counted by 5, even one time, I would go over 2. So I'm going to use 0 5s. And subtracting that, I have 2,073, which moves into my hundreds place. All right, next question. How many hundreds do I have in 2,073? I have 20 hundreds. If I skip count by 5, how close can I get to 20 without going over? 1, 2, 3, 4. But because I'm in the hundreds place, it's 400. 400 times 5 is? Well, 4 times 5 is 20. Add 2 zeros. 1, 2. So that's 2,000. Subtracting that, I have 73. 73 moves here. Switching colors again. How many 10s are in 73? There's just 1. Nope, that's wrong, Miss Yao. How many 10s are in 73? There are 7 10s. Oh my gosh, how silly. And if I skip count by 5, how close can I get to 7? Well, if I skip count 1 time, that gets me to 5. And because I'm in the tens place, it's really 10. 10 times 5 is 50. Subtracting that, and I have 23. 23 moves here. All right, I have 23 ones to share out. How close can I get to 23? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I can't go all the way to 25 because that will go over. 5 times 4 is 20. Subtracting that would be 3. And that would be my remainder. So my final answer, adding all of these up, would be 414, remainder 3. All right, the last one Ms. Yao is going to do. Again, if you were taught by your teacher to do a different way, do that strategy. But just check your answer, just like fast forward and see if you got the right answer. If you did it, then you can scroll back and see how we did it. Okay, I have 52 times 70. All right, so I'm going to break up 52 and 70 into tens and ones. I can break up 52 into 50 plus 2 and 70 into 70 plus 0. And I'm going to draw my box. Okay, and I have 50 plus 2, 70 plus 0. I'm not leaving myself a lot of room for anything. All right, over here I have 50 times 70. And 5 times 7 is 35, and I add those 2 zeros in, 3,500. Next, I have 70 times 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Put a 0 in, that's 140. 50 times 0. Well, anything times 0 is 0. So that's easy. 0. Last but not least, 0 times 2, well, anything times 0 is 0, so that's just 0. So really, I only have 2 numbers to add, which makes it a lot easier for me. I have 3,500 plus 140. 1 second, and boop, 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 boop. And so your answer, I apologize, that was horribly annoying. 3,640 should be your final answer. All right, your riddle of the week. Which of the following weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? That is tricky. Well, a feather seems like it would weigh less because if I held a feather as opposed to a brick. However, the real answer is neither. They both weigh the same. I just told you they both weigh 1 pound. Both! So which weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks? They both weigh the same. Oh, I guess I should have written both weigh the same.